Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers across the world. Welcome back to News Scope Daily TV, your trusted source for deep analysis, breaking developments, and global political updates that shape our world. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends and family, because every story we bring you helps you understand the world beyond the headlines. Tonight, we are covering a highly unusual and controversial development that has captured global attention: a growing public clash between former US President Donald Trump and Pope Leo XIV, alongside a wave of political and religious debate triggered by AI-generated imagery and statements surrounding war, morality, and global leadership. This story has sparked reactions across political circles, religious communities, and social media platforms worldwide. Let's break it down. Trump versus Pope Leo XIV, an unprecedented clash. On Orthodox Easter Sunday, former US President Donald Trump launched a series of extraordinary criticisms targeting Pope Leo XIV, describing him in strong and controversial terms, including calling him weak, liberal, and politically motivated. Shortly after these remarks, Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself depicted in a highly symbolic religious role. Appearing in flowing robes resembling Jesus Christ, surrounded by powerful American symbols such as flags, bald eagles, military aircraft, the Statue of Liberty, and the Lincoln Memorial. The image quickly went viral, sparking intense debate about political messaging, religious symbolism, and the role of artificial intelligence in modern propaganda and public communication. Trump's statements and political attacks. While traveling back to Washington from Florida, Trump posted a lengthy message on his Truth Social platform stating, "Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy." He repeated similar statements to reporters, adding, "We don't like a pope that says it's okay to have a nuclear weapon. We don't want a pope that says crime is okay in our cities." Trump also added that he is not a big fan of Pope Leo, describing him as a very liberal person who, according to him, does not support strong action against crime or global instability. He further criticized the Pope for opposing past US military actions, including operations linked to Venezuela's political crisis and the controversial ousting of Nicolas Maduro. According to Trump, Pope Leo's worldview conflicts with what he describes as common-sense leadership and strong national security policies. Pope Leo XIV's position on war and peace. Pope Leo XIV, the first American-born leader of the Catholic Church, is a 70-year-old pontiff from Chicago. Since taking office, he has repeatedly emphasized themes of peace, diplomacy, and opposition to war, particularly in the context of escalating global conflicts. Over the weekend, during a prayer service in Rome, the Pope delivered a message widely interpreted as a moral warning about global military escalation. Although he did not mention the United States or Donald Trump directly, his words were clear. He warned about a delusion of omnipotence driving global wars and urged world leaders to prioritize peace over aggression. Earlier, during heightened tensions involving Iran, Pope Leo criticized threats of large-scale strikes, calling attention to the moral consequences of war. He stated that innocent civilians, especially children and the elderly, should never become victims of geopolitical decisions made by powerful leaders. In previous remarks, he has also said that war contradicts divine principles and that prayers tied to violence are spiritually rejected. A global political and moral divide. What makes this situation especially significant is not only the disagreement between two public figures, but the identities involved. This is the first time in history that a sitting pope and a US president share the same nationality and now find themselves in open ideological conflict. Donald Trump's influence among Catholic voters remains significant, having secured a strong majority in past elections. However, his administration has also maintained close ties with conservative evangelical groups, further blending politics and religious messaging. At the same time, officials within his political circle have publicly linked national actions to religious justification, including statements suggesting divine approval of military decisions. This blending of religion and politics has intensified global debate about the boundaries between faith, governance, and international policy. AI image controversy. One of the most controversial moments in this unfolding story is the AI-generated image posted by Trump. The image shows him in a Christ-like figure, healing a patient in a hospital bed, surrounded by symbolic national imagery, including military aircraft, national monuments, and religious tones. Critics argue that the image blurs the line between political branding and religious symbolism, raising ethical questions about the use of AI in shaping public perception. Supporters, however, interpret it as symbolic messaging about leadership, strength, and national identity. Regardless of interpretation, the image has added a new digital dimension to political communication, where artificial intelligence now plays a role in shaping political narratives. Pope Leo's silence and global reaction. As of now, Pope Leo XIV has not issued any direct response to Trump's remarks. He is currently preparing for an 11-day diplomatic and spiritual trip to Africa, where he is expected to continue advocating for peace, dialogue, and humanitarian cooperation. Meanwhile, global reactions continue to grow, with religious leaders, political analysts, and international observers divided over the implications of this public dispute. Many see it as a reflection of a deeper global tension between nationalist politics and religious diplomacy, while others view it as a clash of communication styles in the digital age. Side note: Jackie Appiah and global media attention. Interestingly, amid global political headlines, African entertainment and cultural figures are also gaining attention online. One such personality is Jackie Appiah, the award-winning Ghanaian actress known for her influence in African cinema and her growing international recognition. While unrelated to the Trump-Pope conflict, her rising global visibility reflects a broader trend. The world's attention is increasingly divided between political drama, digital content, and cultural icons shaping identity and influence across continents. From Hollywood to African cinema, from Washington to Vatican City, global media is more interconnected than ever before. A world at a crossroads. What we are witnessing is more than a political disagreement. It is a moment that reflects the evolving relationship between politics, religion, technology, and media in the 21st century. A former US president using AI-generated religious imagery. A pope calling for peace in an age of escalating global tension. And a world audience reacting in real time across digital platforms. These events raise important questions. Where does political communication end and religious symbolism begin? How will AI reshape political narratives in the future? And can global leaders find common ground in an increasingly divided world? And with that, we come to the end of today's report here on Newscope Daily TV. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it widely so others can stay informed about the stories shaping our world. We bring you the truth, the analysis, and the global perspective every single day. This is Newscope Daily TV signing off. Stay informed, stay aware, and we will see you in the next update.